Day 6 here at the Nutrien Classic 2022. New co-host tonight, Heidi Smith in the chair. Welcome, Heidi.
Thanks so much for having me.
No, it's outstanding. The calibre of hosts we've had this week. We've gone, Gail Shan. It's just, Kel Smith. Heidi, you've stepped in to take the reins for tonight. But before we get into the serious stuff, I think we got a little shout out to our Cowra friends.
We definitely do.
They're stuck at home. We've shout out to Archie Cecil Peterson.
Absolutely. Very, very sad that they're not here with us because they love the landmark. Oh, the Nutrien Classic, rather.
They do, but
they've got a new baby.
Big shout out to Glenn and Hannah. That's outstanding. Archie Cecil, it's, everyone's wrapped. We will have a wet the baby's head at some stage.
Sure.
Okay, so let's get on to everything that's happened. Last night we had some finals, second day of finals. Then we had the round one of the NCCA rider title. No surprise, Will stepped out there on that outstanding mare of Evan and Kim's. Went round for the win.
Absolutely. And as you say, she's an outstanding mare. We've seen the calibre of horses on Will's truck, and it was wonderful to see her last night, a beautiful Conman mare. And we won't see the end of them until it's over, that's for sure. It's
going to heat up. We're on the British bred cattle tonight, I believe, and then tomorrow we get to the Friesians. So those out in the lead, I wouldn't have thought anyone's going to stub their toe from here on in. So, Ben Hall's up there on the mare him and Chrissy own in Chisholm's Cash.
Yep.
And, there was just they were tricky enough cattle, and but they handled them and plenty of scores.
Absolutely, and I think in the end, for day one, the ABCRA team were 5 from 6 scores, so they're sitting out in the lead, which, that'll just get the monkey off everyone's back last night. So tonight will be some really good drafting, I reckon.
And we've seen some different riders through on the ABCRA side. So.
Absolutely, and they came in and did a really good job. They we chatted after with a couple of the lads, and the plan was to get some scores. It's over 3 rounds. We know camp drafting, anything can happen. And, they did a really good job. I thought there was some really good drafting last night.
And then we go to the cover drive arena, Gelding's Dash for Cash. Dan Condon's been solid all week. He's come out. Royal Crown Whiskey, who had the big 92 points in the first round of the Classic, took the win. Crowd favourite, was sitting on the hill. And when he got close to the gate, you could feel people starting to hoot and holler. And once again, horse would have had plenty of miles.
Yeah, he looked solid as last night, I thought, a one-time royalty gelding. And Dan, as you say, he is, he's a master. He can go and take points off cattle and really put some tight rounds together, and he did last night. He knew it was a dash for cash, and he went and got it.
And he's got, that horse in the final. Then he's got a 178 on another horse in the final. There's another, few combinations that can come out and turn the Classic on its head.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Foresight Masters final was Ben Hall on Malungra's Alley Cat. 169 points. He ran 84 points last night with his 85 in the first round. So, once again, just consistency. Just kept putting them round.
Absolutely. And a top cat gelding out of a, I heard you and Gail speak last night about the depth of the mare line, and that horse is out of a Romeo mare, a Sparklet, that Kim used to compete on, I believe. And it's just lovely to see those horses starting to come through. Morgan Webb was second. He was second in the Challenge, and he was second last night in the Masters. So he's, as always, hanging around there, giving him lots of curry.
Yeah, he's not far off the big win. And a very special one was the Charlie Marr Memorial Young Guns. It was finalised last night. Will Edwards was second out. He put a 88-point run with his 90 from the first round. Gail and Mac were on the show last night, and so sentimental that a horse that's won 10 open drafts and come down here and Mac rode him in the open, and Will got the chance to ride him and delivered.
100%. He rode that horse. He's a magnificent horse. I don't think it matters which end of the country you go to. You know Porter's around. He's a beautiful horse, but Will rode him beautifully. There's a heap of work he did. Coming across there to the gate to make sure that happened, and he secured it, and he deserved the buckle he took home.
I think it was Will was in the Masters. It might have been first out. He went round with his ribbon on, and it was outstanding. The hill was just alive with the ribbon on the neck, and away he went. And it was just, these are the things that, people will talk about for years to come.
Absolutely. And an event of this calibre, if you get a finals ribbon, wear it with pride. And if it means you can take it through the gate again, go for it. I think it's great.
Put a double knot in it.
You bet.
Okay, so today we pre-worked a lot, 321 to 640. Hyde, you've got a list of what the standouts were today?
I thought there were some beautiful horses presented today. Again, it's going to be a big few days once we start dropping the hammer. There's a calibre of horses that we'll keep seeing them come through, no doubt about it. Again, for me, it was probably some mare lines as well, mares that we're seeing compete. We saw their mamas compete. Nice lot account, Pete and Marie Rogan,
yes.
Out of the really nice cow horse challenge mare they've got in Shirley Shiny. So she was a conman mare that Rob Leach put through. I thought she was presented really nicely. Just a 2-year-old mare, really nice filly that I think will be a really nice prospect too.
Like the mother being imported, come over from the state.
Absolutely.
Went through final at Cloncurry.
Yeah, I think she won the deal up there at Dolby, the ARBC thing.
Yeah, she won the world, Australia's greatest horseman.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
And a really unique opportunity, I think, and we're seeing a lot of it, these really dominant mare lines. This is an opportunity to get into that. They've brought that mare over here, and now we get the opportunity if we want to hook into her. So I think she'll be a really nice mare. And again, Rob's got her going beautifully too. Cantor Park comes up again for me. They had a really nice 3-year-old mare. Mac put through around 4:39. She is out of Test's Destiny, which is really nice. And by their up and coming sire, More Heartache. I thought she was a really, really lovely filly. And again, Mac does a job on them.
Yeah, it's and Mac's got his eye in, no doubt, this week beautifully. You see the videos leading into the sale and how Mac can chase a cow and cut out, and no surprises there.
Absolutely. Holly Clayton's mare at 4.97. Stevie Ray Vaughan over here is a really unique opportunity. One of the one of our earliest shots we've had at getting one. I thought she was lovely.
I'm not sure that there's been a horse come through with so much expression, so much talent since the Classic's been going. I know there's been some great horses, but the way she worked, the whole talk, the whole buzz of the sales complex is. Did you see that black Stevie Ray Vaughan mare?
Yeah, absolutely. And out of a spin effects mare too, Brett. So, you're getting a really nice top and bottom side there. So I think she'll be one to watch. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There was a mare, 5.19, Lay Luca's Arima, account of Luke and Leah, a Bon Lac Gigolo mare, and out of a conman mare that Roland Marks has got and drafting. I've seen her a little bit when we were up north this year. Aramis is her name, and I thought she was a really nice filly. 3-year-old mare, black mare, going good.
You need to go through the catalogue and have a look at the Bon Lac Gigolos. It is jam-packed with they are outstanding horses. They're doing the job.
Yeah.
Go through there and look them up, and you'll find the right horse. We're all looking for that next horse, and that, they're proven. They're there. Like they're not. You put them up there with the conmans.
Absolutely. And Gigolo's been an outcross for our conman mares.
Yes.
They're playing polo cross. They took a bunch of, the Grills and those really heavy hitters in the polo cross game. They're breeding to that horse heavily, and you've only got to look in the top, the standout horses in the sale, but also the horse competing, and he's up there. He's a really nice horse.
It's got the great mix. You got the Mystic, the Star Black Minstrel. Everything about him is what more do we want?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think a beautifully presented horse, and I know he'd be trained because hell of a hand on him in Laura McIntosh, was 5.77, AMAX Smooth as Ducks, by Smooth as a Cat. And we've seen a few of them this year, which has been nice to see them, and there's a few definitely getting about drafting. He's out of Double Duck, who Ben won a grandfather clock on, and just a great mare. But then last year, Duckaloo was out of her. He was a $40,000 horse. Will bought back Duckman. He's, going great guns, that horse. So a proven outcome as well out of that mare.
I think you might find Will's first out in the Classic final on 178 points.
Just right.
So, you want to go back and get proven genetics. It's right there at your fingertips.
Yeah, and again, we are looking at horses that we can go ahead and go on with. The base that Laura, in my opinion, I think she's a hell of a hand, and we know that she'll bring them here and they're ready to roll. Yeah. I thought that was a really nice Seligman spin mare at 5.93. Pete's Pet Squirrel. She was a really, really sweet mare that out of a one-time Pepto mare account, Donnell Park, and they've been great vendors here over the years. Really nice mare, 3-year-old mare. So she'll be one to mark up. They've been solid, the Seligman spins, for a long time. So she'll be one to look at for sure.
The book's closed on Seligman, so now you want to make sure if you want one, you're going to have to come here and buy one.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
Yeah. And the thing is, as well, you come here and buy one and you know it's a mare. You know it's a 3-year-old with a good solid start on it.
Seligman's leading the Classic.
Yeah, absolutely. And I reckoned around my list off today was a 638 account, Mount Hercules. I thought she was very, very special mare in Princess Megan, Conman mare.
I think she has princess all over her. It's, I'm not sure you're going to find that style of mare. She's big, she's powerful, she's trainable, she's athletic. I'm not sure the whole package comes any better. She's had the work. She's been with the trainer.
Yep.
She's been to work mastering. When Dave Thorne tells you it's the best one he's ever brought here, you want to go and put some ticks on it. You want to go and have another inspection. You want to go and have a look to, if you're here to buy a serious, contender, that's what you want to come and get. Black, out of, I believe, one of the only 2 or 3 black highbrow cat mares in the world.
Yeah.
So it's, I'd be, if you're serious, you want a con man, you want a black one, you want a trained one, that's it.
Yeah, and I think, as you say, a unique opportunity. It's a con man out of a highbrow cat mare.
That's right.
So, there's the cross you might be looking for.
So then we go into the Standardbred Challenge. So that was down there after the wrap-up of all the pre-works. Michael Wilson, he excelled himself once again to show how big of a clown he is. So thank you, Michael, for that. And it was outstanding. Those guys, they had their horses trained, and it was a good bit of fun. And the best thing is, Nutrien are getting the name that they're out there for the horses. They're there for the, for the end of when they're racing. They're getting a real good name for, what they're going to do after they sell them. Yeah,
absolutely. I thought that was great entertainment, but also a testament to those horse people. Some of the, and I love the information we were getting about what the horses have achieved in their life, and some of it is really impressive. But then also that some of them have had a saddle on since August, and here they are, bobsledding and doubling up. I thought that Morgan Webb showed a bit of agility tonight. But then Wyatt, those horses were stopping and they were looking for a cow, and it was really, really good.
Yeah, no, it was unreal. And the next few days are going to get even better. So, all the guys, that's outstanding. So now we go into our second round of the NCCA rider title. ABCRA hold the cards there, as we've mentioned. So that's round 2. Then we go to the first round of the stallion draft, 33 stallions. They're all out there. They're going to flex their muscles. They want to win. Then they can come back in, brag about it, and hopefully get more money for their progeny. So that's, once again, outstanding. Then we go to the Jimmy Matthews Memorial Ladies Dash for Cash. That is where it's all going to heat up. They are the highest scoring competitors out of any draft that we've already had here at the Classic this week. You needed 88 or better to get into the Dash for Cash. So, it's taken out of the Classic, out of the Open Camp draft, the Masters, and then here we are with the final.
Absolutely, and I think it's a really great opportunity for, we're taking our young guns and some of our best female competitors in the country, and they get to ride against each other. A shout out for the industry and the sport. I know that there's a mother-daughter combination in Hayley Knutson and Shari Knutson. Both have qualified. Hale obviously qualified out of the Young Guns, and then Shari has out of the Open. But even better, and a testament to the quality of this sale, is they're both on horses that they've bought out of here. So Hayley's on an Open mare, and Shari's on a novice gelding that they've bought out of here. So it'll be a great event, and they'll go down there. It's a dash for cash. It's time. Yeah, no,
it reminds you, that where they used to come down the snow hill and they put the rafts into the water and that, it's what it's going to be like out there. So it's, and once again, like you said, they're on graduate to the sale. So outstanding. Tomorrow we pre-work from 641 to the end. Then we turn around and we sell lot 1 to 100. That's when we're going to kick it off. We're going to get a gauge of what the sale's doing because there's some outstanding horses in there early up the Razor Garter gelding. It's just going to be, full on from the start.
Absolutely.
Then we go back and we, second round of the Standardbred Challenge, you know, utility course. We're going to open, shut the gate, jump the log, all that. So hopefully we'll tone it down a little bit from tonight. A few guys got out in the lead on us and we've got to try and pull them back. So we'll slow it down tomorrow. Then we go back for the finals. The Pride's NCCA Rider title will be round 3.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to have a winner. Then we go to the Martin Stock Haulage Open Camp Draft.
Yeah.
So we're going to know who's...
big day.
We've got that 4 riders sitting up on 180 points. They're going to, all be going for it.
Yeah.
It's going to, once again, be a huge day. We've sold 100 horses. The Standardbreds go around, then we go out for some more finals. And I sat out on the hill yesterday afternoon and watched the finals, and like I said, it was just a buzz. And to see Will go around with the ribbon on just was icing on the cake.
Topped it all off. No, I think it'll be a really, really good day tomorrow. I think once we get a feel for the sale as well, you know, once that first hammer drops, we'll that buzz just electrifies, and then feel these finals will keep everyone popping through the night.
Well, thanks for joining us, Heidi, up
Absolute
on the panel, and we will be back tomorrow for day 7 of the Classic Roundup here at the Nutrien Classic Sale 2022. We'll catch you tomorrow.